Hello everyone! Welcome to the QD001 Smart Car teaching course. Section 2 to 4, Smart Car Playing Music. How does a car remind people to pay attention to safety while driving? The most direct way is to alert everyone through sound. For example, police cars use sirens to signal others to yield. Part 1. How is sound produced? So how is sound actually produced? Sound is caused by the vibration of an object. A vibrating object creates sound waves that we hear when they reach our ears. A sound source is an object capable of producing sound, and its methods of sound production vary. String instruments rely on the vibration of strings. Wind instruments rely on the vibration of air, and percussion instruments rely on the vibration of drumheads. But no matter the method, the essence is that vibration produces sound. Our QD001 Smart Car can not only make sounds, but also play music. Part 2. What are the elements of music? Sound is everywhere, but what makes it become music comes down to two key elements: the variation in pitch and the combination of rhythm. Pitch represents how high or low a sound is. In numbered musical notation, we use the numbers 1 to 7 to represent different notes. Each note corresponds to a frequency. The higher the frequency, the sharper the sound. Rhythm controls the timing relationship between pitches. The beats on a musical score indicate how long each pitch lasts. In numbered musical notation, a note without an underline lasts for 1 beat. A note with an underline lasts for half a beat. A note with a dot after it lasts for 1.5 beats. A note with a dash after it lasts for 2 beats. The score for Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is relatively simple, as it only uses 1 beat and 2 beat notes. The tempo of a song is also very important. How do you know how fast or slow the tempo is? The top left corner of this musical score says, quarter note equals 100, which means 100 beats per minute, so each beat lasts 600 milliseconds. From this, we can see that the playing tempo of this score is 600 milliseconds per beat. Part 3. Passive buzzer. So what do we use to produce these sounds? We use a passive buzzer to generate sound. When the piezoelectric ceramic inside the passive buzzer receives an electrical signal, it vibrates rapidly, thereby producing sound. The passive buzzer module has 3 pins, S, V, and G. S is the control pin, connected to the I/O port of the development board. V is the power input pin, connected to the 3.3 volts or 5 volts of the development board. G is the power input pin, connected to the GND pin of the development board. On the QD001 Smart Car, the S pin of the buzzer is connected to pin 33 of the ESP32. In ACECode, the first command is used to control the tempo of the entire song. The first box selects the pin, the second sets the beat duration for the buzzer. This duration is determined based on the song's tempo. The second command is used to play specific sounds. The first box selects the pin. The second selects the pitch. The third selects the duration in beats. Next, let's use this command to see the effect. Open ACECode. For C major's middle, do re mi fa. Use frequencies C4, D4, E4, F4. Connect the instructions in order, set the beats, and you can play a melody. Listen, the buzzer is playing music. That's amazing! Part 4. Smart Car Laboratory. Now, let's use what we've learned to make the smart car play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. The melody is relatively simple, but there are quite a few beats. Programming and controlling each one individually would be quite time-consuming. Looking carefully at this numbered musical notation, you will find 3 repeated melodic passages. How should we handle such long repeated melodies? That's where functions come in. What is a function? A function is like a code box. Put code into it, give it a name, and then you just call the name to execute it. Now that we understand the musical score, let's learn how to program using a function. Open ACECode, go to Upload mode, click on the My Blocks module, then click Make a block, give it a name, such as Part 1, and click OK. Then, under Define Part 1, place the playback commands for the first melody line. The first 6 notes are each 1 beat, and the last note is 2 beats. Then set the music tempo. The beat speed of this piece of music is 600 ms per beat. In this way, a repeated melody only needs to be defined once, and then it can be called repeatedly. Clarify the logic before programming. After starting, first define the function and create the musical score. Then call the function to play the music. Now that the logic is clear, let's program the buzzer to produce sound. Since part 1 is already defined, we won't repeat it. We can write the rest of the program based on it. First, create the custom block part 2, and insert the playback instructions for the second phrase. Set the buzzer frequencies to 2F4S, 2E4S, 2D4S, and 1C4. Next, create a custom block part 3, and insert the playback instructions for the third phrase. Set the buzzer frequencies to 2G4S, 2F4S, 2E4S, and 1D4. Finally, call these 3 custom blocks, in sequence according to the order of the numbered musical notation. The program is complete. Connect the main control board to the computer, click Upload, and write the program into the ESP32. Listen, the smart car is starting to sing. The melody of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is coming out of the buzzer. Writing a music program using functions is just that simple. This program is also provided in the sample program, so you can open it for reference. Part 6. Extended tasks. After learning to play music, try making the smart car perform more songs. For example, the cheerful Jingle Bells is perfect for the holidays. After uploading the program to the ESP32, you'll hear the beautiful music. You can also write your favorite songs and let the smart car sing them. Feel free to share your music creation, and see you in the next lesson.